U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is praising South Africa for identifying the COVID-19 Omicron variant so quickly.
Bans on travel from South Africa have officials unhappy there, but the Biden administration is standing by its decision.
ABC's Christine Sloan has the details.
The U.S. is seeing a rise in cases of COVID-19, up nearly 47% since late October, and now concerns over a new variant of the virus, first identified in Botswana this month. The World Health Organization classifying Omicron as a variant of concern.
Its ability to infect people who have recovered from infection and even people who've been vaccinated make us say this is something you got to pay really close attention to.
The United States on the growing list of countries shutting down travel from South Africa and several other countries beginning Monday.
This probably is already global. It is possible that the travel restrictions will help slow things down a little bit, but it will not have a large effect.
Officials in South Africa unhappy with the travel bans, saying the country is being punished for its advanced genomic sequencing that helped detect the variant. But the Biden administration is standing by the decision.
We'll take it one step at a time, but as of now, we've done what we believe is necessary.
On Saturday, Germany identified 2 cases of the variant in people who had traveled from South Africa. Italy confirmed its first case of the Omicron variant in a traveler coming from Mozambique. And 61 people who arrived in the Netherlands on 2 flights from South Africa on Friday have tested positive for the coronavirus and are now in isolation. Further tests are underway.
They will be sequenced to find out if we have to deal with a new version of the coronavirus.
Meanwhile, Israel, which currently has 1 case of the Omicron variant, says it is closing its borders to foreign visitors for 2 weeks starting Sunday night. Christine Sloan, ABC News, New York.
And speaking of COVID, have you heard of COVID toe? Well, it's a real thing. According to the American Academy of Dermatology Association, doctors around the world have noticed that some coronavirus patients develop discolored and swollen toes. The conditions cause the toes to turn red or purple and can also cause blisters, itchiness, or pain. But don't worry, you can easily treat it at home with an over-the-counter cream. We have all those details and more right now on KSAT.com.
Katie, it wasn't the most gorgeous day out, and I don't know whether it's that or the allergies that I have been hearing about. My voice is on the fritz right now.
I would much rather it this way, where you don't have to, some days you're hot during the day, cold at night. At least you had a jacket on all day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It was unseasonably cold today. And I say cold, your teeth maybe weren't chattering all day long. It wasn't terribly windy, so in that respect, it wasn't bone-chillingly cold. But our high temperatures today across the board were some 15 degrees below average. Our average high this time of year is 68. The warmest we got today at the airport, 53, and 50s all across South Central Texas. You can thank the extensive cloud cover and also the light rain that was around for a good portion of the day. The heaviest of the rain and the most widespread rain is across East Texas, moving east and away into parts of Louisiana and the Gulf of Mexico. The reason for the messy weather today, an upper level low, a piece of rain making energy that moved in from the west. It will continue to move east across Texas overnight. And by tomorrow morning, it will be well to our east. Our skies will continue to clear out overnight, and this sets us up for a nice end to the weekend tomorrow. So as gray and gloomy as today was, we'll get to make up for it tomorrow. So some good news there. The whole weekend definitely not a wash. Current radar shows that the light rain now is east of San Antonio and I-35. We had our last little batch of light rain and drizzle move into San Antonio from the west around 6 o'clock or so this evening. Now it's continuing to progress off to the east, and we've got some really light rain from Karnes County up through DeWitt County near Cuero. Also a lot of light rain across portions of Lavaca County south of Hallettsville, and even a little bit of lingering light rain near I-10 from Luling and even down south to Gonzales there. So this is all east of I-35 now, and this light rain will continue to move away overnight. We'll hold on to some clouds through the overnight hours, but generally speaking, skies will really start to clear from west to east. We'll be left with a fairly generous amount of some high cloud cover through early tomorrow morning. But something to note, areas west of 35 have already started to clear out a bit in terms of the cloud cover, so it will be a bit cooler overnight off to the west for areas that clear out faster. So a few spots in the upper 30s across the hill country, even upper 30s in Uvalde. Meanwhile, along 35 and off to the east where the cloud cover hangs on a little bit more, won't be quite so cold, but we're still talking mid to upper 40s when you get up in the morning. And throughout the day tomorrow, any leftover cloud cover will continue to kind of filter out. We will hold on to some amount of clouds tomorrow, but mainly some high, thin clouds. And overall, there will be a lot more sun tomorrow than what we've seen the past few days. As a result, it will be normal tomorrow. Our temperatures back a little closer to where they should be this time of year. Some low 70s off to the south and west. Will go right around 65 in and around San Antonio and Bexar County. Here's current temperatures. So you see what I'm talking about? West of 35, where skies have started to clear. We're already in the low 40s from Rock Springs over to Kerrville, 45 in Uvalde. Meanwhile, still in the low 50s here in San Antonio and up I-35 in New Braunfels. Our dew point numbers are fairly close to where our air temperature numbers are, or temperature numbers are. For that reason, we will see some fog develop overnight, and in some spots, visibility is already dropping. Look at Hondo. You're down to 3/4 of a mile for visibility. Elsewhere, not too bad, 2.5 miles up in Austin. So with light winds overnight, higher humidity, we will see some fog develop overnight through early tomorrow morning. That will quickly clear up as the sun rises, and we're in store for a nice end to the weekend tomorrow. In the next few days, we're back into the 70s. So say bye to the 50s. They're gone for a while, guys.
All right. Thanks so much, Katie.
Well, we had some gloomy weather today, and it's a gloomy day to be a Roadrunners fan. Greg, what do you have in store for us?
But how many teams out there would like to be 11-1 at the end of the regular season? I think most would. First loss, it came today. We were there. We'll let you know how UTSA did not finish undefeated. And the Cardinals win in overtime. They're headed to the second round of the playoffs coming up. UTSA hits the road looking to complete an undefeated regular season for the first time in program history against North Texas, but the Roadrunners fall behind early on a wet and rainy day. Late first quarter, running back DeAndre Torrey scores from 4 yards out, 17-3 Mean Green. But UTSA chips away at that lead. Second quarter down 17-6. Frank Harris makes his mark on the game. Takes off right up the middle, jukes one defender, spins out of a tackle and outraces everybody for a 69-yard touchdown. And the Roadrunners are right back in this thing, down 17-10. But UNT responds on the ensuing drive. Ikea Ragsdale gets to the edge, races in for the 15-yard touchdown, 24-13 North Texas. Roadrunners looking for an answer on the ensuing possession, but Harris loses the ball as he's going to the ground. Gabriel Murphy recovers to the 25-yard line. That's their third lost fumble for UTSA in the first half. 2 plays later, the route was on. Torrey eventually breaks free for his third touchdown run in the first half. UTSA trails 31-13 at the break. They end up falling 45-23. KSAT 12's Andrew Seeley was in Denton this afternoon. He has more.
In every way, UTSA's rain-soaked 22-point blowout loss was miserable. The Roadrunners lost 3 costly first-half turnovers, allowed 340 rushing yards, and watched as their undefeated season went up in smoke.
Yeah, it was just a perfect storm. I did my best to get those guys ready, and I didn't get them ready. And that responsibility falls on me, and we're extremely embarrassed by our performance. Sorry for our fans that drove all the way down here, our band that came down here, but nobody is taking this loss worse than those players are right now.
Of course, it's hard to go through the ups and downs of last week and put that to rest and get back ready to go. That's hard for any team, and today we just didn't overcome it.
Aside from his spectacular 69-yard touchdown run in the second quarter, quarterback Frank Harris finished 7-14 passing for 59 yards and a lost fumble. Coach Traylor says he was pulled in the second half as a precaution.
We're just being smart. He's always nicked up, right? That's just the way he kind of plays. And it's a short turnaround. Josh needed to play. And that was the reason we made that decision.
It didn't matter who was under center. The Mean Green defense racked up 5 total sacks and limited the Roadrunners to just 12 complete passes and 161 combined passing yards.
I just feel like, we just didn't play our brand of football. It's really just on us, but, we're going to have to just look back at the film and see where we messed up and try to correct it and just get ready for next week.
That's the silver lining here. The Roadrunners still have the conference title game left to play, and they'll host that in the Dome next week. From Denton, Andrew Seeley, KSAT 12 Sports.
All right, thanks a lot, Andrea. In fact, that kickoff time against Western Kentucky is set for 6 p.m. on Friday. University of the Incarnate Word Cardinals had a chance to host their first ever playoff game after claiming their first ever outright Southland Conference title. Today, hosting Stephen F. Austin, Benson Stadium on campus with Mayor Ron Nierenberg on hand, decked out in Cardinals gear with a game tied 7-all. Quarterback Cameron Ward is able to score from 6 yards out to go up 14-7, now tied at 14-all. In the third quarter, Ward goes to the air. This time finds Taylor Grimes in a 23-yard touchdown and take the lead. This one would have to go to overtime to decide, tied at 28-all. UIW advances 35-28. Next up, Sam Houston State and Huntsville Saturday at 2. Texas A&M looks to end their regular season on a high note, taking on LSU in Death Valley today. Aggies trailed 17-7 at halftime, 20-10 after 3 quarters, but they're rallying in the fourth. Zach Calzada finds Jalen Preston over the middle. He absorbs 2 hits, stays on his feet, walks in for the 15-yard touchdown. A&M now trails 20-17. Next Aggies possession, they take their first lead of the game. Calzada avoids the rush, rolls left, finds Preston again, who cuts back against the grain, follows his blocking downfield into the end zone for a 32-yard touchdown. Aggies go up 24-20 with a little over 7 minutes left to play, but the Tigers have the last laugh. Max Johnson hits J-Ray Jenkins in a 28-yard touchdown pass with 20 seconds left in regulation. LSU stuns the Aggies 27-24. Ed Ogeron wins his final game as a Tigers head coach. Coming up later in sports, our big game playoff coverage takes us to the Alamo Dome for Bernie against Austin LBJ. All the highlights and scores for you coming up in just a few minutes.
Lots of playoff action to look forward to. Thanks for that, Greg.
We'll be right back.